What's up, guys? In case you missed the stream as well as the ninja exam videos, I have finally beat 120. So this means I can finally go out to different main characters and finally give you guys some different teams. But I still would want to stay between fire and wind just for the Ninetales damage. That's kind of the main reason why I really don't like water main or lightning or earth when it comes to Ninetales. It's just because the damage is way less than everything else is expected. I guess the Ninetales damage for earth main isn't as bad as the water main damage and lightning main damage I was doing, so I say I'm going back to wind. Wind is definitely my favorite main character at this point. I just, the best thing about the wind character is definitely Dance of Impetus. That is the main reason why I want to go ahead and do it. But I have to change this. I really just don't like the clothing when it comes to her. I much prefer the dress. Pains me to go wind because I have to, take the title away from Retsuwa, but I just love the wind main too much. So I will be finally giving Sage Naruto a try. It honestly feels like it's been a long time. I can't remember the last video I had where I used Sage Naruto. So we're gonna try him out again. And I guess we're gonna put... Can't even remember what the team was. Okay, they're on the side. What was the team? I can't remember. I really can't remember. I might as well just stick a Tenten in there, I guess. Let's see. I honestly can't remember what my Dance of Impetus team was. I have a feeling the first time I did it, I put Sage Jiraiya instead. But I really don't want to use Sage Jiraiya at the moment. So I'll just use Great Ninja or Tenten for the buff, and then use Sailor Sakura in case I ever want to. But this will be the team for now. I do have to level up Sage Naruto 1 level though, it's been a while. Another thing is, I did try for Minato, not because a lot of people told me to go for it. The problem is if people tell you to do something and you're not alright with the decision, and if it fails on you, which it did for me, you're gonna pretty much hate yourself as well as everybody else for it. So, since I figured, Minato was something I should try for, and then maybe it would work out, or at least I assumed it would have worked out, just so I can go ahead and, have some more fun and have some different teams to try around. But, I did 10k ingots on Thursday, I did 15k ingots yesterday, and I still got no Minato or Orochimaru, so I'm pretty much done recharging for a very long time. These 17k ingots will last me. I have no idea how long they're gonna last me, but I really don't know. I have no plans of getting anything outside of the refines at the moment. I definitely need to get my refines up. Then I can get my battle power a lot higher because of the purifies. And at the same time, Kage treasures could possibly come out by the 1st of December, sometime in December. And I honestly believe that maybe, I guess, by January we'll start seeing Kage treasure ninjas in events. So I have no idea what the 17k will be used for. But I just honestly don't know. But once I went for that Minato and didn't get him in 25k ingots, it really doesn't matter to me if I kept the ingots or not. Because I only planned to use the first 6,000 on Thursday for purifies. So I had that goal in mind, but when it came to the recharges on Sunday, I have no intentions of stacking ingots, and definitely just wanted to go for the Minato just to actually have him. So since I didn't get Minato, it was very disappointing as well. Kind of made me end my stream earlier just because I really just had nothing to do, or there's nothing I felt like doing. So definitely don't go for Minato unless you're guaranteed, or even if you think you're gonna get him. Because I honestly thought that $500 would have got him, but nope, I was way wrong. So what I have to do now is, since I did clear Ninja Exam 120, is I have to start upgrading all my equipment to Super Kage so I can get at least one Kage equipment every day. First I'm gonna max the Ninjutsu scroll on everybody, just because the Ninjutsu scroll, well, most of my teams are always based on Ninjutsu. So I'm going to go for the Ninjutsu scroll first. After that's done, I'll probably go get everyone's attack up, and then maybe go for, I just stack all the equipments on Sage Naruto. It's going to be finally nice to get these red Super Kage equipments on everybody, because I literally only got, in the past month, once, or in the past 2 months almost, I got one Super Kage scroll from Ninja Exam 100. So it's a very low chance. Like you're pretty much better off trying to go for 120. If you have at least 38k power, you can easily do it. Assuming you have, I think Ningendo, Shirado, Jigakudo, you kind of do need to have a lot of the pains. The best team for Ninja Exam that could work in a lot of it is pretty much Toby, Conan, Iruka, and Firemain. That team surprisingly was used for a lot of the Ninja Exams I was doing in the higher up. So that team could potentially work for most of the Ninja Exams. Assuming you probably do have to have the power though to beat the ones that you can't do with it. But 119, I can still say from this, I have spent about I think 9 hours of RNG when it came to Ninja Exam 100. And I can say Ninja Exam 100 is still the worst Ninja Exam I ever had to do up until this date. When I was going from 100 to 120, I didn't get stuck at all until I got to, I believe, what was it? I went from 100 to 108 purely by autoing with the wind main. Then at 108, I just had to simply switch to the fire main and started doing everything up until maybe, I think, 113. It took me 10 minutes. And then past that, where I got to, pretty much, it wasn't bad until I got to 118. I think 118 was the start where it getting difficult. Then by the time I hit 119, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to have to take a little bit longer. So 119 probably took me at least an hour. Yeah, definitely an hour to do. Maybe an hour and half an hour, 45 minutes, something like that. So it was by far the worst one after that. Then 120 took me maybe an hour to mess around with a team that I saw in a different video, and it wasn't working out for me. So I decided to go, okay, this team won't work out. Killia happened to go online at 4 in the morning my time, because I was like, damn, I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. I really wanted to beat Ninja Exam 120 before Naruto Online reset so I could get more Super Kage scrolls at a faster rate. So I figured that out. And let me just fix one thing real quick. So now that I think about it, I actually never did the Dance of Abyssus team with Great Ninja War 1010. I was basically a fire main when I was actually using Great Ninja War 1010 in this team. So for the wind main, you'd have to go for Lightning Tiger King, which is one of the summons I actually was going to aim for. Since the Minato wheel only gave me level 3 rune packs and some Magatamas and mostly coins and coupons, I could probably redeem all these runes or get a pretty decent battle power boost out of it. And if I do redeem the runes to get another 28k points, which I'm not too far off, I'll actually go for Lightning Tiger King. I have 10 fragments anyway, so it shouldn't be... It would be slightly less at the same time, so maybe 25k points and I can get this summon. And then eventually I would go for the Flood Dragon, I guess. Once I get the Flood Dragon and Lightning Tiger King, then I pretty much stack towards the King of Hell. I don't really think I would go for the Kirin just because the teams I have used never really used it. It's a very rare summon for now. It basically takes low float, which is an uncommon chase, and converts it into a knockdown, which is a common one. So it is a good summon, but I only seen really expensive ninjas use this, and it's mostly for a later tier of ninjas where I think Itachi Susanoo, I forgot what the team is, but it's Madara, the Nine-Tail Obito Assault version, and then you also have Susanoo Sasuke and Susanoo Itachi. It's just crazy teams that are going to use that basically. So I really don't have any intentions of getting the Kirin. I would much rather get the King of Hell because that thing is totally swag to the max. If King of Hell was actually easier to obtain, he would actually be really good for Minato teams at this point. That's the thing that's good about this team as well, is because I will be using the Vacuum, which is a 10-hit combo chase. Then you also have Iruka for a 10-hit combo chase, and then you have Great Ninja War 1010 at the same time. So this team should be very well good. I will have to see that. Another thing is, you guys have to check out, Swiggy Swag's video. Last night we had a very special appearance. We had our own Keemstar moment on the Discord, where we had ourselves, Swiggy Swag, the official CNN reporter for the harem. He managed to, make this video of just some interesting people. So you guys should check it out if you definitely want to laugh. I'll put a description to that in the video. But yeah, it was a crazy conversation. Like, you will see, it was, I guess you could call it cancer to the max at the same time. It was basically like a bunch of little kids arguing throughout the entire time or something, and I don't even know what to say. That just happened exactly right after I ended my stream as well. So once I finished my stream after Ninetales, I just, we stayed in the Discord for a little bit, checked it out, and yeah, it was just something unexpected when you saw a bunch of those little kids just, going at it. And they were savage. Like, that's another thing I realized is just, as I got older, the new generation of little kids literally has no respect for, like, anybody. Like, they don't have respect for people that are older than them. Like, when we grew up, or at least my generation, we used to have respect for our elders and stuff like that. But now when it comes to this generation of kids, they're already on some next level shit. Another thing is too many kids that, like, the craziest things you be hearing, honestly. I see like 12-year-old kids or some shit talking about drugs and sex and all this kind of crazy shit always. And I'm just like, how fucked up can this generation of people be? Like, when we were kids, we weren't that crazy and we didn't care about anything. But now it's just, we're in a world of straight up savages. That's the only way I can actually put it. But you pretty much see Swiggly Swag's video about the conversation. You'll kind of understand what I'm trying to talk about. I was honestly waiting for Popo to go ahead and roast that kid because, the kid started to go on Popo, and I was like, okay, Popo gonna roast him or not? And then he decided to spare the little kid. So it's not ideal to, I guess, auto, but since I just really don't care at this point, Dance of Impetus is gonna be good to. It's basically a good counter against mirrors, since you can clear your own debuffs as well. And the other news that I pretty much have to tell you guys is, I forgot the most important part. So you guys will see a new overlay, thanks to my boy Chance. I haven't spoken with him in a long time, and he recently talked to me a few days ago around Thanksgiving. So he managed to improve the layout, just because I wasn't honestly liking the black and gray colors for the last one. So he put more colors, and I can also change the yellow, or pretty much the hue of the entire overlay, to whatever I want. So thanks to my boy Chance always hooking it up. It also tells you the servers that I play on at the top right of the screen. So now people that don't check the descriptions of the videos can hopefully see it. But I'll still have people in streams asking me like, oh, what servers do you play on and stuff like that. So, since it's Levy, we have to go hard. And in case you guys missed it, I'm hunting this Levy down on my server. Because the Levy that gave him the account, which is also, the same person from my Discord again, he plays my Brazil account, and he decided to just give this account away to some random, and the guy left my group and joined Konoha. So this guy is officially on the shit list. I will hunt him down for life. You will never escape. You will never escape from that. I did my Dance of Impetus way too late. So I should have, just waited until Tentons, but it doesn't matter. Like I said, this person's gonna get hunted down for life. I'm just really disappointed. Like, I don't know what Gin's reason was. I tried to ask him why he gave the account away. He never gave me a full answer, but, he was the third person with a Sage Naruto on my server. Now, I believe between yesterday and maybe like for the last weekend at least, since Great Ninja War when I was giving out packs, I think there's 2 more Sage Narutos now, so I might have a total of 5. Maybe a 6th one as well, I'm not sure. I did start, at least there's people saying there's Sage Narutos on the server, but I just really never seen anyone else who has it. So Sage Naruto is becoming a more common thing. Outside of fighting Sage Narutos, I can say the most annoying ninja to fight is going to be Tobi's for sure. But if you had more Sage Narutos to go up against, you're probably going to be like, damn, Sage Naruto is the most annoying thing you can go for. So this team gets you a 6 combo chase. With a Lightning Tiger King, it would go for a... What is it? Actually, no, wait. No, yeah, it should have been a 6. Not sure why we saw 4. But the 10 combo chases do a ton of damage. So I'm actually liking that. I guess we can go... I don't know, I should just go after Iruka, I guess. I should probably just hit with another Sage Naruto, but no, that's fine. It's fine. Nah, it's not fine. This is... Yeah, it's a ton of damage, don't get me wrong, but Ignites and debuffs are just always a pain. This team does an insane amount of damage, actually. I would have loved to have Minato. If I had Minato, I'd use the same team. I would have just replaced Minato, put Minato in Iruka's position, and I would have just replaced Great Ninja with Tenten from the team. So I would have done Wind Main, Sage Naruto, Minato, and I did try to get Minato because a lot of people were, just asking about it. So I figured, okay, Minato will be cool for me to have. I can always use him for future teams as well as Kage Treasures, better ninjas and stuff to go for, but yeah, you can say, how no matter how flawed the RNG is in this game, rigged or not, it just did not work at all. And I think Kapow on my server either has I don't even know what the battle armor is now. It's either 8 or 9. So it's just, I honestly just don't have any reason to spend for it. Again, that's the reason why I wasn't going for power when it came for the last 2 months. Because Kapow nonstop spends every week. So I figured, there's really no point to recharging. That Minato was the first time I decided to actually recharge a decent amount. Instead of just doing 100 here and there. So that was the first time I actually decided to do a decent amount in the past 2 months, and it was definitely not worth it at all. So sticking on to these 17k ingots, it could get me a few ninjas that I don't already have, but I'm only missing at least 10 ninjas at most. And a few of them are, they're just way up there as far as the super rares. And since I'm not going for Minato anymore, so don't ask me to go for Minato. Like I said, if I'm not going to get him from 25k ingots, there's no point trying anymore. I know Killia that did over 40k now, still doesn't have him. There was the guy who spent $2,000, still doesn't have him, so definitely not worth trying, especially after a certain limit. And the last thing I should tell you guys is, from Black Friday, I managed to order myself an Elgato capture card. I also got myself an HDMI cable, just because I figured, the ones that they give you aren't going to be the greatest, so I got a better one. Funny story is, I thought it was a 5-foot cable, and I ended up ordering a 25-foot cable by accident. So, I don't know how the Elgato capture card is going to be on my laptop, but yeah, it's going to be a complicated situation as far as streaming, but at least it's better than using the built-in capture cards from the consoles. So what I'll try to do is at least either stream some console games. I do have Xbox, I do have PlayStation. I did get the Infinite Warfare just for Call of Duty Remastered, but I haven't had time to play it that much. I haven't played it since the day I got it, basically now. And since I'm working as well as finishing college for the last 2 weeks, at least until I finish college, which my last class is I think December 12th, it's going to be a very busy schedule. So I'm not sure how I can do the streams, apart from Saturday streams as well as Sunday streams. But that's basically what my schedule is going to be. So I'll still be doing 1 video a day and just doing streams on the weekends, I guess. But it is going to be rough when it comes to that. Now, I'm trying to figure out how did Iruka heal, because he was almost dead when I remember seeing him. And now he's back up. He was way back up over half HP. So either the life recovery is actually recovering that much HP, or I have no idea apart from that. Now, I honestly don't agree with this group activity update either. The rewards are just really whatever. I do believe it resets every week, so that's a good thing. At least you get some free items, free coins, whatever it is. But I don't know if you actually need the group activities update or the upgrade to actually go to the next group level. If you do, then I can say that the groups are going to be pretty much screwed if you have to upgrade to the next one. We barely got 9 before this update came out. I think it was maybe a week before the update we actually managed to get ourselves group level 9. And after that, getting 10 is going to be a pain if you have to upgrade the group activities all the way to 9. And then go for the group level 10 upgrade. Apart from all this stuff, I still have yet to get my Google Pixel. My situation with the Note 7 was, it was about to blow up. So I had to, send it back. Now it's just as well, it's just, it's so bad, but I have to basically wait until December 9th for my Pixel, which originally should have been here. I think it was originally set for November 2020th or something, but it got pushed back to D28, and then it got pushed back from the 28th to December 8th, and then it got pushed back to December 9th. So I have no idea what's going to happen with my Pixel. I'm still waiting for it. I've heard really good reviews. I've heard really good things about it. So I'm really looking forward to the Google Pixel. I can say after, when going from my iPhone 6S to the Note 7, I can't ever look at an Apple phone ever again. Every time I have my iPhone right now, and I've been using it temporarily for at least my last, month. I think it's literally been a month I've been waiting for this Pixel. And it is just, I hate using this phone. Plus, there's a new Yu-Gi-Oh game. It's called Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, I believe. It's only on Android right now. It's not on iOS. So I figured, I wanted to play that game. But since it's not on iOS, I can't do anything about it. So I really want to get my Pixel and then just, see what it is. Plus, it has a 1440p resolution. And, I just use everything Google. So that's the main reason why I was trying to get the Google Pixel in the first place. I can definitely say, since I use everything Google, it's going to perfectly fit for that. And the phone, all in all, just looks, really amazing. As far as what mains I can do and what teams to go for, I honestly have I have nothing, I planned a lot for the Minato. And since just those spins didn't get it, it really just left me disappointed. If you guys were on the stream, after doing all those spins and not getting Minato, I literally just lost my soul. My soul got taken from me by Oasis Games. And this isn't the first time they disappointed me. They've been disappointing me for the last few months as far as the game's been going. All the spending events require a ton of money and ingots. And most of the time when it comes to RNG-based stuff, people that spend a lot often get fucked. So, it honestly doesn't seem like a fair RNG system. It feels like top spenders are marked by the game to the point where they can't get things as easy as everybody else. And, the only time I ever felt lucky on this game was when the Itachi was being given away for free, basically. And that's because everybody was able to get him. It wasn't just a handful of people. A majority of people were able to get themselves a Minato, and it was just, or not Minato, the Itachi. So we have ourselves another Sage Naruto. Or is that, wait, who is this then? Or he's not using it, but I do see a Sage Naruto transformation. And the last person that was supposed to have it was Mizuka, I think. Yeah, Mizuka's the, so that's at least 4 people or 5 people I can see. So now we're getting a lot more people with Sage Naruto by the time the Kage treasures come out, which I kind of do assume they would do it by December 1st. I have 190 seal scrolls saved up, and I am not buying any more. These are the only seal scrolls that I'm putting everything towards the Kage treasure. I honestly I'm only expecting 3 rare ninjas. As far as what they're going to be, I have no expectations. I just pray that there's no dupes, because that is the biggest fear of the Kage treasures. There are way too many ninjas, and I've seen way too many huge pull videos of a lot of seal scrolls, and they're mostly dupes, so I really I can't go for that. It would be nice to kind of get a Mei, then I could definitely go to water and fire teams. At the same time, I just honestly don't know, getting Darui would probably put me towards lightning. I would say if I get Darui, I would try something around the lines of Darui, Ningendo, Tendo, and Midnight Blade. Even if I don't have Raikage, that would be a sort of formation I could definitely go for, and it would be pretty nice. Apart from that, I really just don't know. So I have a bunch of ninjas to also upgrade their stars, so we could get ourselves a 3-star Shikamaru. People tell me to recruit Mabui and do teams with her, but she's a regular ninja that you can pull from the Kage treasures. So I'm going to wait until I pull her and then get her instant 4-star. I really just don't want to waste my fragments when I know I can at least get her a 4-star right off the bat, then get her a 3-star, then get 20 fragments as a duplicate. So it's a really bad thing. I can get a 4-star Haku right now. I'm almost at a 5-star Kakashi. Close to a 4-star Shizune. I could get a 4-star regular Sakura. I haven't gone through my ninja list in quite some time. I could get a 4-star Jirobo. And that covers it. So the next ninjas that I can get is Choza and 11 fragments, which you can get his frags from Survival Trial. Sasori is a super rare, Kazekage is a regular rare, Killer Bees are rare, Kage Treasure, Minato I'm never going to get. Choji might actually be the next monthly sign-in reward. Now that I'm looking at it, I do believe a few months ago, Germany managed to get him, so we might actually get a Great Ninja War Choji. I think this is also the first time I see him in this My Ninjas thing. So the idea of getting Great Ninja War Choji for next month's summon is pretty is there. His skill is pretty good. He hits up to 7 targets and he can he causes knockdown. It's also immune to interrupts. Then he chases knockdown, he chases knockdown and causes knockdown. Then his standard attack attacks the entire team and has a chance of causing knockdown to the targets. Passive increases his own attack, taijutsu attack and defense whenever receiving healing rate. And then before the first action, he will eat and recover life based on his own ninjutsu. So he's not a bad ninja to play with. He's also a fire ninja. I have seen teams that use this Choji for, like poison taijutsu with the fire main, as well as I have seen, Choza teams use it as well. So both of them are pretty decent. I would say Choji's probably better than Choza though. Very similar though. They're actually very similar. They actually seem like the exact same thing, except that Choji hits 7 targets and it can't be immune or interrupted. Yeah, so they're pretty much the exact same thing, except Choji is better. And apart from that, Hokage Tsunade is going to be a super rare ninja in the future. She is the best healer in the game, which I would try to go for, but after going for Minato, I honestly don't see that happening as well. Let me just finish off this video. So I did the arena missions last night. It's good rewards just for arena wins, not a big deal. Colorful balloons, I'd have to basically spend for that, and the only thing I have plans to spend for is seal scrolls if they're 40%, and medium level refines if they're 40%. But if they're not 40%, I'm not gonna waste my time and ingots spending on that. We didn't get any discounts either, so I'm gonna end the video here, guys. Who knows what I have planned for tomorrow? I honestly don't have a schedule anymore, but at least I'm glad to be in win main, and I'll see you guys then.